Recording is started.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, welcome to the March meeting of the Washington State Human Rights Commission. I'm Chair Deborah Cook, and we will get the meeting started today with our roll call.
Good morning, Chair Cook.
Present.
Commissioner Gamboa.
Present.
Commissioner Spey. Commissioner Tran.
Present.
Executive Director Andrita Armstrong.
Present.
Deputy Director Jacqueline Strong-Moss.
Present.
The Cheryl Strobert.
Present.
Assistant Attorney General Kristen Lamson. For the record, Allison Ripper, Commission Clerk. Any other callers on the line wishing to introduce themselves may take themselves off mute and do so now.
Deborah Gonzalez, Administrative Services Manager.
Hearing no others, roll call is complete.
All right, thank you so very much. All right, welcome to the meeting. Well, before we get into all the rest of the business of the meeting, I want to remind everyone and advise you, if you didn't know, that this is my last commission meeting. That's a really difficult thing for me because I have really enjoyed the almost 5 years that I've served on the commission. I've learned a lot. I've had a number of interesting experiences, some of which would be great to repeat and some maybe not so much, but it's all good. And I'm going to miss everyone tremendously. I wasn't able to announce this last time because the public announcements had not gone out. But the reason that I am not seeking a second term and actually resigning a couple of months before the end of this term is that for the past 2 years, I have been first vice president of the American Council of the Blind, which is a very large 10,000 member national organization with a pretty good sized staff and this membership and some corporate relationships and various things. And the anticipation was that I would probably become president this summer. So I had already determined that I wouldn't seek a new term with the commission because of the amount of work that's going to generate. However, our executive director at the ACB was offered an absolutely fabulous job that he couldn't refuse. And so the organization has hired as interim director our president, who is astoundingly skilled this way and is going to bring a great deal to the organization in the year or so that he'll be serving while they do a national search. And that moved me, you have to follow your constitution, and that moved me into the immediate role of the presidency. So my world has been just slammed. And so I knew that I couldn't responsibly do this, that, and the other. So I decided that since my term was close to being up here, and I had already determined with the governor's office that I wouldn't be able to take another term because I knew that was coming. Since it came 3 months early, I decided to go ahead and put my resignation in now. And I felt that I had definitely completed the tasks that I wanted to do here, which was to help you get some executive staff in place. And we've done that. So that's the background that I brought for that. And so it's all good, but it's just a little sudden. So I really thank you for the time that we've had, and I just really appreciate all that. So back to the agenda. The next item on the agenda is approval of the February 23rd minutes.
Actually, Commissioner Cook, if I could, this is Cheryl, if I could move ahead a little bit and just kind of follow up on what you've just announced, that would be great. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So I just wanted to share a couple of words about your tenure, with the commission. And truly it is a bittersweet moment for you to, be stepping off the commission but going to such a wonderful leadership role with a very important organization. And so we thank you for that. You came to us after 37 years of employment with the state of Washington.
Mhm.
And that in and of itself is like,
Was
wow,
crazy,
you know.
right?
Yeah, right. And I'm sure you wanted a little more time, to rest during your retirement, but you did rally and you accepted the appointment offered by Governor Inslee to sit on as a commissioner in 2018, in June of 2018.
Mhm.
And so thereafter, then you went on and you were appointed chair of the commission. And you led us through some of the most challenging times that the commission has ever experienced, unprecedented times. We had the pandemic, et cetera, et cetera. We don't need to hash through all that. But you
Yeah,
did so successfully and with such grace. And we thank you. Staff is extending today heartfelt gratitude to you for your leadership, your continuing dedication, and commitment to all things civil rights. No matter the challenge, you've maintained patience and persistence because you are guided by the principle that the time is always right to do what's right. We thank you for your wisdom and mentorship. You have been our constant. All the best to you at the Council on the Blind, and may you be happy, may you be healthy, and always be at peace. And know that you will always have a seat at this table with all of us. We will all, as we participate, have a seat here. And so thank you for your continuing support. Hopefully we can partnership at some point. The commission can partner at some point, with the work that you're going to be doing. And you'll be receiving something in the mail, a little token of our appreciation. So thank you.
Well, thank you. It's very emotional for me. Like I said, I have really enjoyed working with all of you. And I'm just sorry that we did have so much pandemic time because I was hoping to get to know everybody in person better than I got to. And I did enjoy the few times we did get to do that. And hopefully you'll all be able to do that again, because I think that's something the commission has been missing. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. But I'm available to you anytime if there's anything I can do. I think it was helpful that I had experience in state government as we slogged through this big employment battle and worked our way through the pandemic and some staff challenges and some, public records and all the rest of it that we do here. So, oh yeah. So thank you so much. All right. Thank you. All right. Can we move along? Okay, let's go back to the minutes. And do we have, we need to start with a motion on the minutes, and then if there's any discussion, we'll take that. So I need a motion to approve the minutes.
I so move.
Thank you. Commissioner Tron moves, Commissioner Gamboa seconds the approval of the minutes. Is there any discussion of them? Hearing none, all in favor of approving the minutes for February, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, and any opposed? Yeah. Any opposed? All right. And I really do appreciate the minutes. Allison is pretty new with us, and she's just been great to, I love all the staff, but I appreciate when our new staff can jump right in and act like they've been here forever. So I love it. That's great. All right, the next item we have are the case closures. I was trying to frantically look through all of this stuff last night and this morning. I didn't see any cases that are withdrawn. Is that correct? Okay.
Correct.
Thank
as
you.
far as, go ahead, correct.
Yeah. Okay, so do we have a motion to accept the case closures? And again, if there's any discussion, we'll take it once the motion's on the floor.
I move to accept.
I so move.
Okay, we'll take, Commissioner Gamboa and Commissioner Tron for a second. All right, thank you. Is there any discussion related to the closures?
Yes, I had
Yes,
a
I have
couple questions.
Go ahead.
Commissioner Kimboa.
Okay.
Okay, there's a case there, Brittany Hebner v. Seymour Community Health Center. You have the decision, but there's no findings attached.
Yeah, I don't see a finding to that one.
It's the
Oh,
same. Yeah. There's a couple cases that are like that. It's that
Yeah.
one and the
Oh.
one Service Now and the one with Safe Place.
okay. I apologize, and we will send them out. Did you see any? So you didn't have the findings. So
Mm-mm.
really, that's really what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, we can send them out to you, and so we can add those two if you like. So you don't have to approve them when you don't see the finding. We'll just add
Right.
those to next month.
Yeah, if those aren't cases that have a settlement attached to them, and I see no reason not to pull them forward, that would be great.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, because they do need to see the finding to be able to know what
Yes,
happened. Yeah,
I certainly agree. Apologize for that.
no problem. All right, all right. So it's those three, is that correct? There were just the two additional ones you found, Commissioner Tron. I think three was what I saw.
Yep, there were three, and then there was one that had no signatures. There's no signing, so that one was Taco Time Northwest.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I see that one too. Okay. Yeah, why is there, are those just missing? What's the
Is
deal?
they're just didn't have the signature, but they were closed. I I don't know why we didn't have the signatures on that finding,
And
but
if I could interrupt, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
Allison
yeah.
Riffer. Clerk, I do have signed findings for those, and I think what might have
Okay,
happened was just an electronic copy. The wrong version went out. So
right, that's
apologies,
right.
but
Yeah,
I do
that
think
would make
that's
more
what happened.
sense to me. Yeah, that would
okay.
make sense because I can't imagine that you've, so I'm hoping, I mean, that would be a policy problem if we're actually submitting cases, you know, if we're actually closing them without the signatures. If we just get the wrong copy, I can live with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So you do have on the Taco Time case, you have signatures.
I do have the signatures on that Taco Time case, but if we're pulling that for next month, I can absolutely redistribute the correct documents next month. Apologies.
And that's the call of the commissioners as to whether we need to pull that one. If we actually have the signatures, I don't think we do, but would commissioners like to have that one pulled so they can verify?
I think I'm okay with moving it forward for this month and not
Yeah.
pushing it out. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only signatures. We have the findings. That's the more important.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
she
okay
has,
with
and
that also.
Allison has the signatures, so it's not that they're missing. I would be very concerned if they're actually missing. So that's the reason I just asked for your preference on that. I think we can move that one forward, but let's get the findings for the other one, and
Sure.
we'll review those in April. You will review those in April. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, great. I appreciate all that. Okay, anything else on the case closures? Little housekeeping stuff. Yeah, this used to be such a, Commissioner Gamboa, remember, we used to struggle with all this because we have such a much better system for how these are organized now, and it makes the review almost seamless. So really appreciate staff's work on that over time. It's definitely better.
Yeah.
All right, all in favor of accepting the case closures as amended, say aye.
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 And any opposed? Thank you very much. All right, Executive Director reporting.
Thank you. I have three items. We did fill the policy analyst position. They accepted just yesterday. Justinian Cariasini will be the policy analyst starting April 24th.
Mhm.
And the governor's office, in regards to new commissioners, um, we have, as you all know, two posts that are not filled, and the governor's office has invited Assistant Director Jacqueline Strong Moss and myself to have a conversation with them, along with those who they're wanting to invited to a conversation about the posts. They're not appointed quite yet. What Jacqueline and I will add to the conversation would be responsibilities, what goes along with being a commissioner. And that is scheduled to happen within a week.
Wow.
And thirdly, speaking of commissioners, there is a chair position that is open. So would like to know from you all who would be interested, and along with, of course, having the time to be the chair for the commission. And then I will and Jacqueline will pass on that information to the governor's office. It's important, as you all know, that this person um, should have experience. It's helpful leadership experience in performing these kinds of duties as chair. And so want to give you first dibs, if you will, on who would like to be chair. Any interest here?
Okay.
Well, I'll say I'm pretty new to this, so I would support Gamboa or any of the more experienced commissioners to be chair.
And I'm the opposite. I'm retired. So I don't
He's
have to
too
position of
experienced,
responsibility.
right?
You're perfect for the job. Well, I
I
nominate
agree.
Commissioner Gamboa.
Well, Commissioner Gamboa probably does have a good sense of what the chair does, and that's why he's nervous. But I know you'll work this through.
I think a
Yeah.
young person would be great, have a lot of energy and enthusiasm.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, but do think
Okay.
about it, because it is something that they need to do, and it doesn't have to be long term. So like I stayed the rest of my term once I came because we'd had so much turnover, it just seemed better. But it doesn't have to work that way. So you guys could decide to recommend an interim chair, and it can be changed. So, but I am delighted that my leaving has gotten the governor's office motivated to really get in and get some people for us,
Mhm.
because this has been a problem ever since I came. There, I believe, was only one meeting that I've been to in 5 years where we had 5 commissioners. So I
Wow.
really, yeah, I think that's right. And so I'm really delighted that some action's being taken here, and I don't know that there's not someone in that group that maybe has even the requisite experience to start as chair, although that would be unusual. But there, I think I wasn't here very long before I did, so it may not require that. Okay, any additional reporting on the
No, I don't have
director?
anything.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. And I'm just so glad you're all here. This is just great. All right. Do we have any commissioner reporting? You got to top mine.
I don't think we can top yours. But I did want to add, thank you very much, Chair Cook, for your guidance and your mentorship. It's very much appreciated. You will be very missed. And I don't think we'll be able to fill your shoes, but we can at least find somebody who will be able to learn the ropes and be a boon to this group and this commission.
Thank you so much. All right.
Yes, I also want to join in thanking Commissioner or Chair Cook, for outstanding job. It really held us together through difficult times, the pandemic, and finding a new leadership for the commission. Thank you, and I'm sure that the new opportunity is going to be equally successful.
Yeah, I appreciated this recent exposure to finding new leaders, because that's exactly the assignment they have over there, is hiring a new executive director, and then depending on what happens, perhaps hiring an additional major executive position. So yeah, it goes around, doesn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I just really appreciate all that. All right, let's see. I didn't see whether Kristen came in. Do we have any AG update
Yep,
for today? Yeah, there you are.
I am
Yeah.
here. Yes, I'm on the phone. I apologize. My Zoom link or my Teams link didn't work this morning, so I'm on the phone.
I had trouble with it too. So yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah. Anyway, I will also add my expression of gratitude to you, Chair Cook. Thank you for your service on the commission and well wishes in your next endeavor. I do not have any specific update, but I did want to mention if the commission is interested at the next meeting, planning an executive session, I'd be happy to do an update on the case that came in, Union Gospel Mission of Yakima versus Ferguson, all of you. So my suggestion there would be to plan an executive session on the agenda for next meeting in April. And I can work with Allison or Executive Director Armstrong to get that on the agenda correctly and plan for that. And I would suggest that if people have any specific questions, that you please provide them to Indrita, and I can check in with her before the meeting next time and make sure that we get information from our Civil Rights Division to answer those questions in April.
Right. Yeah, that's excellent. I certainly think that would be an excellent move. That's going to be a difficult situation to sort of be aware of in the public eye. So
yeah.
Yes, I'm going to miss that. That's too bad. Yeah. All right.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so we'll get that. So this means that you will need to plan, guys, for we've gotten away with very short meetings for a while, and so to make sure that we have enough time for this, please plan accordingly so that we can have some extra executive time next time to talk about that, because it's a pretty landmark. Okay. Do we have any public comment? Don't think we can have. All right. Well, then in that case, we've come to the end of our meeting. Is there any other business to come before the commission? Okay, well, again, I thank you for everything that you've brought to my life, and I'm available to any of you at any time if there's anything I can do or be helpful about or come back. And if things ever settle down, I might like to come back to the commission, but right now that's going to do it. So I want to thank everyone, and I'm going to declare the meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Cook.